Love the new intro. I love it. It's awesome. Greetings and welcome to FanCast here May 1st, our fifth FanCast of the year, and streaming into all of our Fantasy locations, into the Great Hall, into TARDIS and Fan Domain, etc. So welcome. Hope you join me. Make sure you leave some comments. Let me know how you're doing. Say hey, howdy, hey. Hopefully, StreamYard and Facebook have sorted out their differences. They were having a bit of a grr over the last week or so, and it would interrupt our broadcasts, and that was no bueno. But thrilled to have you here joining me as we discuss the month that was April. And remember, guys, like Justin Timberlake said, it's going to be May. Hello, Michelle and Kathy and Donna. I see Kat is here, and Kimberly and Tracy Joe and Mary Krantz. Mama Turgle, how you doing? Oh, we're wearing the same shirt. All right, cool. Shirt from Lightning has struck last year. And hi, Tabitha. And Kristen is here. Awesome. Thanks for joining me. Good stuff. We're going to get down to it here in just a moment, give folks a chance to join. It is exciting times in the Racery world, not just for fans around the world, but the crown jewel of the RTI Racery calendar is shortly upon us. Of course, I am talking about Quidditch, PHRC Quidditch coming up, which will have hundreds and hundreds of runners on 24 teams. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be awesome. Good times. But as Kimberly's wearing her happy little 5K shirt and her cap. Excellent. By the way, if you want, it's not technically a half cap, but it is half of a cap. And that is our visors. Don't forget, check out the PHRC and Hoovian visors now available. That's all kind of good stuff. It's the first. I did not outrun the fool because I got sick and forgot to pay attention to mileage. Came about 10 miles short. That's okay, Amy. That's all right. That's right. We actually had, and we'll get into the lottery here in a few moments. I managed to do, and I wasn't keeping track of what my miles were. People were like, "You've done this many." I'm like, "Sure, I have." I'm just doing what I do. My miles each day. Going to and from the site, going out for walks here in Brooklyn. I'm still here in Brooklyn for another 19 days. I get to go home in 19 days. Yay. May 20th, I go home. But I just, going to and from the site, going to and from, picking up food or going for walks around Brooklyn. Just did what I did. I wasn't really watching my mileage. As it turns out, I did 89.95 miles in the month of April. So you needed 90 miles even. Well, technically you needed 89.96, but 90 miles. And great irony, 90 people did 90 miles. So there were 90 people that outran the fool. And that's good. We're going to get into that in just a second. Give folks a few more moments to join on here. I might have mail when I get home. I'm sure I have mail. If it's special mail, I may or may not have received it yet, but I will get it when I get home, or Dawn will send it to me because she's good like that. Are the caps still around? I don't know. But I don't know. Barb, if you're on, or Hiddles is on. Hiddles, remind me. I don't think the caps are available right now. They'll be if they're not available now, they will be available again at some point in the future. I don't know. Hiddles, if you know the answer to that and you're watching, comment, please. Or Kier, if Kier knows the answer. wants to comment, that's perfectly fine. But let's check in real quick with fans around the world with the 473 athletes that are cruising right along. So far, a wonderful 122 of you have already finished your 365 miles to complete your first trip round the loop for 365 miles. So you're crushing it. Very nicely done. 122 of you so far have managed that feat. I'm still hanging out. I'm hanging out in 89th place. I'm okay with that. That's good. I'm hanging out in 89th place, and it's all about 89 90s for me. I don't know why that is, but that's where I'm hanging. That's where I be. But we'll get through all of that here in a moment. Just want to make sure I'm getting the questions. Okay, there's a link. Someone said there's the caps aren't horizontally. Okay, you just ordered and received a cap. Okay. All right, caps are in horizontally. Just checked. Okay. I don't know. Didn't know how they were doing those, and so that's how. There you go. But the visors are custom ink at the moment, I believe. So you can find those links in PHRC and Hoovian Running Club. So let's get into the lottery. Just as I wanted to go look at it. Yes, there it is. There's my beautiful ticker. Thank you, Kier. So if you're still looking for your cap, because you have achieved that or you are looking to achieve that goal at some point in the near future, pick up a cap. And that's all good. All right, getting into the lottery, I do want to pick that winner. And this winner actually is going to get it. If you want one, the winner is going to get a cap. We will get that was what we were discussing. Apologize, my brain's not fully functional at the moment for some reason. But yes, get you a cap. If you haven't gotten one already, and we'll get you something else in comparative if you're the winner. But this group has a good chance of having some caps. Like I said, there was 90 of you that outran the fool, did at least 90 miles. And so I have, but some people did it like 4 or 5 times. So there's several entries into the running. So I need 3 digits. First one has to be a 0 or a 1. Give me a 0 or a 1 to start. Go ahead and put it in the comments. And but I need 3 digits. First one has to be a 0 or a 1. So it's going to be a 1. Amy decided it's going to be a 1. And then give me a second digit that's not a 1 or a 0. You could be a 1 or a 0, I guess. It could be. I'm getting through the 1s and 0s. Wait till I see something different. Oh, I see a 7. And I can't use a 7 for the second digit. But I'll use a 2. So I got a 1, 2. And then I'm going to use a 6. 1, 2, 6. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 6. That is the winner because we had 147 entries. But 126, I don't know if she's interested. I don't know if she's interested. I just really don't know. Utsi Inman is spot 126. Utsi, you are the winner for the month of April. Congratulations. Utsi Inman is the winner. If you don't have a cap already, we will hook you up with one. For you are the winner for the month of April. Congratulations. And for the record, Utsi did outrun me more than 4 times. In fact, she outran me 4.94 times. So she did 444.19 miles in the month of April and smoked me 4 times over and then some. So very deserving of a cap. I'm certain that she's earned it many times over. So congratulations, Utsi. You are the winner. We will reach out to you and get that all squared away. I'm pretty sure we have your current address. I'm pretty confident in that one. But congratulations to Utsi. All right. Let's get into some shouting of the shout outs. Yes, Super Kate, Manic Pixie Mama, hanging out there at the top. We have got several runners. We've got 19 of you who have reached 1,000 miles so far this year. Super Kate, Manic Pixie Mama, Queen of Hearts, Lost Girl, Huffle Jess, Big Shoots, Khaki Boo, Drop Scroopy, Pretend It's a Plan, Raven Annie, Griffin, Keeper, Marissa, Glazer. You're over 1,000 miles for the year, and I just lost my place. Come back here. Come back. Kiara, Raven, Jane, Not My Boo Sheet. That's awesome, Amy Warren. Not My Boo Sheet. I'm guessing that you're a house ghost. Are you a house ghost? Is that why your name is changed to Not My Boo Sheet? Because that's awesome. Fiery Faye, Pod 227, Muggle Bubba, Tiffany Huddy, you're over 1,000 miles. It keeps moving me down all the way to the bottom. There you go. Pure Blood Prince and Bus Ganger. You guys all over 1,000 miles. Huge, massive shout out to all of you guys. Michelle's planning on joining the 1,000 mile club by the end of this month. My goal has always kind of been to land, to be over 1,000 miles by the end of this, and I'm well on track. So I'm good with that. Kat gives props to Caitlin for temporarily stealing first from her. All right, I'll apologize. That's going to happen right there. Sorry. Oh. Blessings upon me. All right. But actually, real quick, before I go into the individual shot, I forgot the highlight stuff. This last month, 26,936.71 miles from all of our racers. Over 11,000 individual activities. Awesome. Interesting. One of the top hashtags, hashtag dog walk. Second hashtag one a day. And the number one hashtag in the month of April was hashtag call me cake. I don't know why, but hashtag call me cake was a big top activity. Not sure why. And then the top groups were hashtag 2021 PHRC, hashtag 2021 FRC, and hashtag 2021 PHRC Ravenclaw. All right. Kat is in the car on the way home from Maine. Excellent. Maine's beautiful. Good time to be in Maine. It is a lovely time to be in Maine. All right, let's get back to some quick shout outs. Want to give some shout outs to people who are getting, and I'm going to go back to the big list, but I want to go give quick shout outs to those who are getting extraordinarily close to the finish line and root them on. These are people that are in, the 300s, in the, over 300 miles, getting close to the finish. Like Nomad is getting. We have actually 125 people who have finished. Most recently, Green Angel, Jimmy Dean, Miss Taco, and Danger Noodle have recently finished. Nomad is at 350.1 miles. Sassenach is at 349.5. Turtle 7120 is at 345.8. Swim Run Coffee is at 344.3. Quetzalcoatl is at 340.8 miles. Miles by Mel is at 340.5. Five Mother Runners at 339 even. Play It Ralph is at 333 miles even. Time Lord Jess, the Time Lord Gem, Jen Monty, she's at 330 miles so far. And of course, I clicked on her name, and then that made me go and lose my spot. And because I needed to see the whole name, there you go. But she's at 330.1 miles. And then at 328.9, you got Esmeralda P and Controls Guru Derek Bolton from Michigan. You guys are all getting very close to completing your 365-mile course. Very nicely done. Now, if we were doing just the straight up, 1 mile a day kind of objective, which is kind of what we're shooting for. At this point, it's 120, roughly 120 miles is what you should be if you're averaging, if you're on the pace. 3 months down, 4 months down in the year. January, February, March, April, roughly 120 days at this point. So people who are at 360 miles, you will be averaging 3 miles a day. People who are at 240 miles are averaging 2 miles a day, and you guys are double the pace. And so that's where I'm going to give some quick shout outs, because you guys are currently double the pace that you need to be to finish the event by the end of the year. And sitting there at 240 miles, you've got Griffin Turtle with 240 miles even. Lion HG has got 241. I believe that Lion HG stands for Lion Head Girl, also stands for Don't Give Her a Sword. That's Amber Massa. She has a sword. She has many swords. By the way, quick side note, if you are in PHRC and you are going to be on the Team Godric's Lions, or even if you're not going to be on the Team Godric's Lions, you should check out the avatar and zoom in close. There's a hidden story about Amber Massa. Just letting you know, if you're a PHRC head girl, you get to be involved in avatars from time to time. It happens. Of course she'll do it, Kat. She's 10 miles from capping, but she'll get it done. Michelle's aiming for a 5K for Derby Day. Nice. Kim Hardkey finished last week. Well done. Marissa, well, see, that's a great thing. Is if you do the other Racery events, say Battle of the Fandoms or the road trip for Chilton Running Club, which is coming up, by the way. That one's coming up. You got Battle of the Fandoms finals coming up, and all sorts, and then obviously Quidditch. If you do those, that's a really great way to kind of kickstart and give yourself basically a whole month or two's worth of activity in 10 days. It's quite convenient. And Michelle saw the sword. It is amazing. Yes, the hilt of the sword carries with it a story. There's a story in the sword. There was a sword in the stone. There's a story in the sword. That's the way it works. But then, let's see who else is just over 240 miles. You got Cat P, Nargles, Leaf Moon Mama, Boom Cannon. Brittany Cannon is right there at 240 miles. Also there, you got Pikachu, I Love You. Louis Romo, you get a shout out there for being just over 240 miles. So you're averaging at least 2 miles a day is your average, and you're rocking it. Alan Z JJ, 911 WHHW, AFG 13, Megasaurus Rex, J Hockey, Sulu, Els Mells, and Cookie on a Broom. All you guys, you're over 2 miles a day. Your average is excellent. You're doing quite well. You'll finish up, if you keep this pace, you'll finish up around August, well before the end of the year. Quick shout out to those who are currently at around 120 miles, because you are rocking out right at the mile a day. This is where you need to be. Just slow and steady wins the race, and this is where you need to be to finish out the event before the end of December. And so that includes I Run for Jordan, Villain Cookie, Hokey Carey, Shriek Salotl, Elsie Caller, Brandy 731, Pam Demonium, Gorakis, Amy is Flying, Dozer 007, Mick Annabelle, Tejadora, that's what we're going to go with, Map Incher, Super Rocks, and The Devil in Pink, Brittany Lands. You guys are all over 120 miles, which means that you're getting in the mile a day that you need to finish this event before the end of the year, which is the objective. For those who are doing more miles than that, you're just crazy, which is perfectly fine. Like those who are, say, around 480 miles, because that means you're doing an average of 4 miles a day. That's kind of that's where you're averaging out. And that includes, let's see, you got, well, I'm not far from there. You got Quid Queen, Veruca Salt, Lion Librarian, Grammy Phil is right in that zone. You've done at least 4 miles a day. Manda Bear, Unstoppable Mo, Turtle Claw, Luna Rover, Loco Puff, Niffler Pula, and Sapphire 614. You guys are all averaging 4 miles a day. Now, those who are averaging 5 miles a day, that is your 600 milers. They've done 600 miles. That includes one Boss Witch. She's at 591.5 miles. And BB12 at 601.1. Tinkerpuff at 607.5. Raven K 619.9. Call Me Hippus is up there, as is running Grandma Gina Harris. You guys are all over 600 miles, which means that you're rocking 5 miles a day. Very nice. 720 miles means you're logging 6 miles a day. That would be Sapphire Fire, which, by the way, an excellent mother and an excellent role model for all mothers. Miss Fire, Sapphire Fire. If you're not a fan of Avatar, the Last Airbender, you don't get that joke. It's all good. Team McFarlane is at 757.6. Bad Alien 763.2. Hula Girls at 781.6. Hey Sarah 783.1. So you guys are all well over the 6 miles per day. So I'll give other shout outs because I'm up in the area. Budgie, Jen Bear, Chalk Prof runs. Is that like Chocolate Professor runs? That's Angela Romo. Not really sure. But she's rocking it out. You are. I've lost my place because of course I've lost my place. You're in 22nd place right now with 934 miles, 9 3/4 miles. Very well done. I like that. Bacon Bosoms at 931. The real McCoy's at 916.2. I'm your Huckleberry's 889.4. Prof. Cersei is at 888. Even Alien Lizzie 882.6. Megan R 886. Even Peggy Pie, then KP Weiser, Serpiente, Lizard Do, Lionheart, Musical MM, Tri Snake, and Pink Flamingo. You guys are all over 800 miles. So very nicely done there. Let's check in on some of the comments because I can't be on both screens at the same time. So coming back to check the comments. And you're so far behind. Well, no, it's not that you're behind. You're only behind if you're behind your goal. If your goal is to be at a certain mileage at this point, if your goal at this point is to be at 120 miles and you're at 110, you're not that far behind. You're 10 miles back. If your goal is to be at 1,000 miles by this point in the event and you're at 110, well, then you're behind. But this is not a direct competition for most people because, I am by no means really competing myself personally with anyone who's around me, except for maybe Hippus. I might be competitive with Hippus, but she's smoking me anyway, so it's all good. I'm kidding. I kid. I gotta mention with all your 800-mile buddies. That's right. Hey, you know what? The hashtag Taking It Easy crew. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be cray-cray like Cat. You don't have to be. The whole point is to have fun with it and to give you motivation throughout the year. And sometimes your motivation will wane, and that's perfectly okay. You may go a few weeks without logging anything. That's all right, and then come back to it. There's no rule saying you have to do something every day. Some people set that goal to streak, and we have some people who are 120-day streakers right now. I'm not one of them. Because of January 12th. That's right, I forgot to log miles on January 12th, and I completely forgot. It was a goal of mine to streak every day, and I blew that on day 12. So that one's not available to me anymore. So I'm streaking as long as I can. So I'm at 105 days, 106 days right now. The Taking Easy crew is all the crazies. Got it. Dawn, I don't know what you mean by I am, but in terms of beating me, yeah, you're totally beating me. But that's also not surprising. She does more miles than I do. But regardless, the crazy crew having a great time. I'm glad they're having a great time. Marissa streaking until the 20th. Oh, Dawn's streaking. Yeah, Dawn's streaking. Marissa was streaking until an ice storm. That is valid. It's valid. For me, it was that I didn't have a lovely ice storm that I could blame for mine. It was I plumb forgot to log at least a half mile. Boo. Very unfortunate. It was very sad. Yeah, Dawn's streaking, and she also crushes me when we actually do the live event. She actually does more miles than me typically, so I really don't pick up ground during like Quidditch and whatnot. Is it cap streak day 122 today? I guess, yeah, it would be 122 today. So congratulations to those who are streaking. So for some people, that was their goal. So to Facebook user, who I don't know who you are because it just says Facebook user, you are not behind. Even those who have not logged much of anything yet still have the opportunity to get on trucking. Yeah, there are some folks that haven't. We still have like 7 folks that haven't logged anything, like they've forgotten. We're gonna reach out to them and remind them, hey, don't forget to keep going. We got some people that have only logged one or two times the entire time. The reality is, it's again not a competition. We're gonna encourage those folks to hey, pick up the pace, go get a few miles. And maybe these folks will join the Quidditch, or they'll join Battle of the Fandoms finals coming up in June, and they'll pick up some miles, and they'll be right back on track. And some people don't log into the Fans Around the World on a daily basis; they just do it during other Racery events. That's fine too. It's all there for you to have some place to upload your miles in a fun way. And that's the whole point of it. It's to give you something. To answer the question, when's the next Racery? The answer is always. There's always Racery. It's all good stuff. A mile a day outside with no tech is your goal. That's Sarah's. A mile a day outside with no tech. Now that's a wonderful goal. She gets to be in nature and be aware of things, and that's awesome. Except when you're doing it in Connecticut, in Massachusetts, in Rhode Island, in New England, in December and January and February, that's some cold BS right there. That's some cold stuff. Oh no, Dawn apparently forgot to log her miles on the 5th. Of April, or the 5th of, well, not the 5th of May, we're not there yet. But I'm sorry to hear that. Boo! That is sad. Joanne was streaking until COVID hit. That I can get you. You shouldn't have to worry about different time zones, Amy, in order to not lose your streak. That shouldn't affect it. It should be based on your time zone, not Eastern time zone, Amy. There was some blizzard. 5th of January. All the way back. No, you did. No, you did. No. I thought you fixed. No, I remember that, and you fixed it because backdating was allowed back then, and you fixed it. Don, we'll talk about that and we'll figure out what went wrong. I'll look into the system and what went wrong, because I remember you and I talking about that, and you were good. We will get that fixed, because I know you did miles that day because you did miles with me, so I know you did them. And that must have been an uploading error, and I'll look into the system, and because I can do that, hey, I have the power, and we'll get that fixed. And that would be for anyone else that had a day that you were like, I know I uploaded my miles, but something went screwy. Let me know. We'll get it fixed. Oh, God. And this is all about your personal goals. And if a technical glitch is going to cost you your personal goal, even though you accomplished it, I don't want you just thinking to yourself, well, I'll know it to myself, but the system's not saying it. Let me know. We'll get you squared away. We'll get it fixed. It's not gonna cause any harm. It's not gonna cost anyone their spot. The Earth will still spin. We'll get it fixed. I want it to be right because I want you guys to enjoy this event. So if you have an issue like that, let me know. Regardless, the streak didn't stick. I'll get it. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. Um, you have to log out at midnight, but Kat, you're in Eastern time zone. If you're in the Eastern time zone, yes, whatever you're in right now, you have to go with the time zone that you're in order for the streak to continue. You got to go with the time zone that you're in. And it goes by the time zone on your device, on your phone, or your computer. It goes by the time zone you're in. Just say Eastern, because I never know. Fair enough. Just say Eastern. That's all good. All right, we're at 6. We're doing it at 6:30. I want to do a couple quick Steelers shout outs for people who have logged miles, and I've just lost my mouse. That's awesome. My mouse just died. That's groovy. Hold on a second, folks. Trying to get my mouse back up and running. Hold on a second. One of those optical mouse, and like the batteries came loose there. Okay, there we go. It's working again. Yay! All right. All right. So I do want to couple quick shout outs for recent activities today. I'm going to do a quick refresh so I catch people who've been logging miles while we're talking. That includes Bow Wow, by the way, BAUWOW, Bow Wow, 2.2 miles. Hufflepuff Sarah dropped to 1.3. Steph Gillette dropped a mile. T. McFarland dropped 2.6. Hashtag taking it easy. Miles by Mel dropped 4 miles. Hashtag Year of the Badger. MC Slade dropped 2.9 miles. Hashtag HHMF. Hashtag 2021 PHRC Slytherin. Concert Katie dropped to 0.6. Ocean Minded dropped to 0.7 and a 0.8. Lionhead Girl, you dropped to 2.2 miles. Tommy Lobster dropped 2 miles and a 1.2 and a 1 mile. Agnes Nutter dropped 1.8 miles, while Jen from Philly dropped 2.2. Hashtag just keep moving. Mama Goose, 4.5 miles. Green Angel dropped a nice 12.4. Boom. Big one. Wandering Viking, 0.9 miles. Hashtag for the Glort. Megan R. dropped 2 miles. Hashtag Kiwi Sparkles. Danger Noodle 11 dropped 4.6. Pretendance Plan dropped 1.1. Hashtag Quirky Nerds 365. Will Run for Pie dropped a half mile. Delicate Flower dropped 3.6. Quid Queen Mama dropped 1.5. KP Weiser got a mile in today. La Serpiente got 3.2. Lion-O dropped 5 miles, while Run Cantrell dropped a 2 mile. Extasia dropped 3.2 miles. Lion Librarian got 2.5, while Grops Groupie got 4 miles. Tinker Puff got 0.8. Bill and Puff got a 0.7. Grammy Phil got 2.3 miles. Hashtag Autoimmune Warrior. Nice. Mama Birdie, 1.5 miles. Super Kate, 26.2. Wait, what are you doing up and loading 26.2 there, Super Kate? Oh, that's right. You did the Pittsburgh Marathon. Well done. Megan R, 3 miles. Kier got a half mile in. Vader's Valkyrie, 2.5. Queen of Hearts, 8.4. And 3.1 for Queen of Hearts. Bumble Pants, great name, 1.6 miles. Jack Attack, JAK, Jack Attack, 1.5 miles. Bookmaster JMV, 1.7. Korean Mama 2, 1.8. And Ash the Hoodat, 1.7 miles. Well done. All getting in some miles today. Well done. Congrats if you've completed a marathon this weekend. Well done. Not going to get yours in on time. Guys, remember, you can, there's flexibility with that. So don't freak out. It's okay. It's all right. So I'll go there. Now, we do need to talk about the month of May and your challenge for this month. It's going to be awesome. Kira Hansen, will you come join me here on the broadcast.
Yeah, hold on. I got to call you back. It's the Ocho! Hey!
You're a few months early. It's May. The Ocho is not until August.
I got to call you back, Mom.
It's all good.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Kier. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. That was funny. That was hilarious. That was awesome. So I had a thought. I had a thunkin'. So we're running in New Zealand. It is a beautiful, magical land.
Absolutely.
And we're passing through many forests in our journey, our virtual journey through the northern island of New Zealand.
It's very verdant. Yep.
Yes, it is much verve in the verdantness there, and many forests. And I'm assuming that they filmed Fangorn Forest in New Zealand as well.
I would wager, yeah.
And so since they filmed your hometown there, Fangorn Forest, I thought that for the month of May, it would be a good idea because last month they had to outrun the Fool. What if this month they had to outrun the Ent?
They can certainly try.
They can certainly try. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge for the month of May is to outrun one Kier Hansen. That guy. I'm in reverse mirror. That's right. Not hunt. Do not hunt an Ent. But go, get your miles. Get some tears for Kier. Chase an Ent. That's right.
Beers for Kier also welcome too.
Beers for Kier also quite welcome. Beers for Kier. I like that. We should use that more often.
Yeah.
So yeah, folks, that is your May challenge. So Kier, how did you do? Because I actually happen to have the answer here. But how did you do last month? Do you know how many miles you had?
I have no idea. I'm like you. I just plug them in and I walk away. So.
All right. Well, I do happen to have it here. Where did you go? There you are, Kier Hansen. Last month, you did 153.81 miles.
Okay.
So you outran me by 63 miles, which excellent. Well done, you. Congratulations. But yeah, so he does about 150 miles. So folks, some of these challenges are they're gonna be tough. But we figured that this challenge would work here in the month of May, given the fact that it is Quidditch month, and many of you will be rocking out some serious miles over 10 days of Quidditch. And so Kier's, you're not typically an everyday capper.
No. I used to be. And then we got a dog.
Then you got a dog
who has very, very short legs.
Very short legs. So 15 miles for that dog.
I could put him in a papoose.
Yes, you would have to carry him for 15 miles. Mm-hmm. But there's no actually walking him for 15 miles.
No.
That would go badly for all involved.
His relative stride going around the mailbox and back is a good half cab day.
But he's cute.
He is cute. He's got that. That is his saving grace. Yeah.
And the little floofer boot is fantastic. Which all of them have,
That's true.
Yeah. It's kind of their thing.
It's their get out of the dog crate free card. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what mileage? Oh yeah. So where is the brig? Is the brig nearby?
I could probably get him within about 15 seconds.
Dawn is demanding a brig.
All right. Hang tight. I'm going to mute. I'll leave the camera up and I'll come back with the ding dong. All right.
And the ding dong shall be acquired. So yeah, Kier is currently at 527.2 miles. But remember, you don't have to beat his total miles. You just have to beat his miles for the month. So he's starting out at roughly 500 mile-ish. That's where he's starting. He's starting at 527.23. That's where he is starting. So now you're all at zero. You're all even. You're all square. I hear a brig. Brig.
You'd be good. You say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Hi. And the important end.
That's a flufferbutt.
There's the important end.
Yes.
All right. So he's good. Yep. So yeah, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4" with about a 6 foot stride. He is not so much. Just slightly less.
Yes. But corgis are awesome.
Makes every day interesting. Yeah.
Every day interesting.
What's the stats breakdown? What do they have to do on the average?
So you were currently at 527 miles, but now everyone's at 0. It's a whole new month. It's not like they have to catch up to you 527 miles. No, just more miles than you in the month of May. You did about 150 miles last month.
Right.
And so
that was I would say that historically that is slightly atypical because that did have Battle of the Phantoms going on in that month, which I was trying to push myself a little bit more because the weather was getting nicer. I was trying to get outside more often, so may not happen this time around. I am not actively on a Quidditch team going into this, so I'm on reserve. So it gives people all kinds of advantages. I'm going to watch my back very carefully. I am not going to get Nancy Kerrigan. So sorry. Yep. I got an attack dog at the door. And I never leave my house.
All right. So, folks, that is your May challenge. Chase an Ent, outrun the Ent, outwalk the Ent, outtrot the Ent, and good times. And yes, you can still join Fans Around the World. So if you're watching this in the Great Hall or the Fan Domain or the TARDIS or wherever, you can still join the Fans Around the World and still get your medal. Because and by the way, very important, this month, actually within the next few days, the sample proof of the 2021 Fans Around the World medal will arrive right at my house in Connecticut and not actually here. Because our medal people know better than to send me the medal and not Dawn. They will send it to Dawn.
Yeah.
They know how it works. So Dawn's going to get the sample proof, and then we'll share that with all of you next month, if not sooner. Well, actually, it'll probably be sooner. We'll probably put pictures up and do all that sort of stuff. But we'll have it here on the live next month. And next month, the live will come to you from Madison, Connecticut, and not Brooklyn.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. They're actually going to let me go.
Okay. Oh, and look, he froze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what makes hotel Wi-Fi a beautiful, beautiful thing. That right there. That's what makes all of this worth it. Because it waits like a ninja and says, "Oh, what's going to be the exact moment that we can bork out his Wi-Fi and then put him back in?"
I'm back. Hey.
It was perfection. It was like Da Vinci. It was amazing. I couldn't have done it better if I was sitting with an editing studio. I couldn't. Nah. Cheers to you, Facebook. Cheers to you for no. I'm sorry. You in a Hilton. Cheers to you, Hilton, Brooklyn, wherever the heck we are, because that was priceless. Thank you.
That will be screenshot many times.
It's already in the Random Tuesday Slack.
Oh, thank you, Hilton Wi-Fi. You suck.
Son, we love you so much.
Well done. Well played.
That was worth the $10 tip to the guy behind the desk.
Boop. I just unplugged the router for a second, plugged it back in.
Anywho.
Anyway, Yule Ball update. Someone asked one question about a Yule Ball update. We're planning on having one.
Yeah.
That's current plan, is having one. Yeah, because people are getting vaccinated, so go get vaccinated. That's very important. So get vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's my message.
In some fashion, yeah.
Oh, Don got a screenshot. Excellent. Everyone gets to mock me now. Everyone gets to make fun of me and torment me for making a silly face.
Comes from a place.
Yeah, sure, but now I've got an owie in here. It's the best Doofenshmirtz line ever.
Hashtag crying for Brian.
Crying for Brian. Yes, that's right, Don. Get vaccinated and we can Yule. That's exactly right. Get vaccinated. It is good stuff. But here, I think that's it for FanCast for May 1st. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. And real quick, a couple quick housekeeping things. If you are in the mood for a spectacular medal, for Whovian medal, for example, check out the Captain Jack Harkness Invitational 5K going on in Whovian Running Club. That is supporting AKT, a fantastic nonprofit that provides housing for LGBTQ youth who have been kicked out of their homes for nothing more than being who they are, which that's insane. But 25% of all homeless youth in the UK are LGBTQ. So go sign up for the Harkness Invitational 5K and support LGBTQ youth. Don't forget the Chaser 15 mile, which, hey, what do you know? That's a cap. Chaser 15 mile is still available and will be available through the end of Quidditch, May 15th. But why delay? Go sign up and support U.S. Quidditch, the folks that do live Quidditch here in the United States and are part of the global Quidditch movement, supporting that sport, and help them with their youth education and inclusivity and diversity initiatives. That would be excellent. So sign up for the Chaser 15 mile. The most recent event in the Fandom Running Club is the one with the 7K. So if you're a fan of Friends, head on over to Fandom Running Club and pick up the one with the 7K right away. Before that is less than 100 to go before it sells out. So get on that one because it's going to sell out probably in the next couple of weeks, if not sooner. But yes, Michelle, you still need to get your Captain Jack medal. You don't wait. If we sell out the Captain Jack medal, you know what? I'll eat the hat either way. I'll eat the hat either way. Just if we sell out before in 2 weeks, or we sell out anytime in this month, I'll eat the hat. It's all good. I'll get a hat-shaped cake or something. I don't know. But there will be eating. There will be a hat. I don't know. Don't wait just to see me eat a hat. I want to see that sucker sell out. So go get to it. So all good times, folks. There's the Harkness Invitational. Check that one out. The one with the 7K over in Fandom Running Club, and the Chaser 15 mile in Potterhead Running Club. We are going to, like I said, we've extended that one all the way out until the end of Quidditch, because again, it's 15 miles, it's Quidditch themed medal. It's awesome. I will not eat your cap. I have my own. I have my own right here. That's a cap. No. That's my cap. So I will eat my own, not yours. Go get yours now, Michelle. Go sign up. So that's it, folks. Thanks so much for joining me for FanCast here in May. I will see you on June 1st. We will have a new lottery, new challenges. Go do your best to outrun the Ent this month, and we will see you in June. Bye, guys. Have a great night. See ya.